Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. I am wearing my Lisa Eldridge sweatshirt again because today we are talking about lipsticks and lip products. There have been a lot of new lip product releases on the market, hasn't there been, in the last few weeks? I am surrounded by them here on my table, and the comments I am getting from you folks are, you want to know which one is your best bet. What's the best nude lipstick out there? What's happening? What's gloopy? What's glossy? What gets on a mask? What wears the best? So I thought what we would do is do a little cross-brand section here and talk about quite a few of the different lip products on the market today, namely the holidays releases of Gloss Bombs from Fenty, the brand new I Need a New Nude lip shades from Natasha Denona. I threw in the Divinyl Lip Shines from Mother Pat McGrath, Victoria Beckham's Posh lipsticks. They're so lovely. Can't forget Charlotte Tilbury's new Gleaming Super Nude collection. And what lip collection would be complete without what I'm wearing right now, actually? Lisa Eldridge. She's got new lipsticks, new lip glosses, and some lip liners in this really lovely bag as well. Down below, I will link all the videos I did on these products as for my first impressions, but today we're going to do a roundup. We're going to do some quick swatches. We're also going to do some lip swatches, and at the very end of the video, I will tell you what I like all of these products. I will tell you that. I do like them all. Otherwise, I really wouldn't take our time too much. I really do like all of these, but I'll kind of tell you what I have some reservations about and what my top pick is at the very end. So stay tuned. We're going to start swatching right away. Okay, let's dive right in with Fenty. We're going to look at the holidays Gloss Bombs here. They came out, just a few weeks ago on a pre-release, and now they are in the stores on the Fenty site, on Sephora. You can find them everywhere. So let's take a look at the swatches. On the left, we have Ruby Milk, that bright, beautiful pink, followed next to it by Baby Brute, Taffy Tease, and then Cake Shake. Now, to the right of Cake Shake, I put the Pro Kisser Cocoa Drizzle, and then my absolute favorite Gloss Bomb, the Hot Chocolate. And I'll tell you why in a moment. But the four on the left, the most left, are the four new Gloss Bombs from the Holidays collection. The reason I compared Cake Shake with Cocoa Drizzle and Hot Chocolate is because Fenty, when Fenty does these kind of auburn kind of fall shades, these kind of brown shades. It sounds weird to say brown as a lipstick color, but these kind of soda colored, Coca-Cola colored glosses, they are so gorgeous, and I think that Fenty Beauty does them better than anyone else. And that's what I wanted to go ahead and try on today. I am going to take Cake Shake and put that on one lip, and then my absolute favorite Fenty Gloss Bomb, the Chocolate, and we'll put that on the top, and you can just kind of see it. I think it's pretty much everybody's favorite. It's not just me, other than the original colorless. So here is Cake Shake lip swatched on my bottom lip for you, and now we're going to compare it up top, and then don't worry, we're going to talk about the feel and all that. We're going to compare it up top with my absolute favorite Gloss Bomb, Chocolate. I'm used to rubbing my lips together, and I will not be doing that, obviously. All right, so take a look at the difference. They do these, here's Chocolate, here is Cake Shake from the new collection of Gloss Bombs. They start off in the container with an almost kind of a brown type of way, and then they just go onto the lips and they get kind of a purpley red. They're just so flattering to every skin tone and so beautiful. If you were thinking about the little collection of these four from the Holidays collection that just came out a month or so ago, I highly recommend them. I love that they're mini. And I will put all the prices below for you princesses so that nobody misses out on any information. I love that they're mini. You can try them all. They're great kind of staples. Now, let's talk about the feeling, the lastability, and all that. The Fenty Gloss Bombs, if you've never tried them, are very thick and a little bit goopy. But they're goopy in a reassuring way. Let me qualify that and explain that. They are, you know they're on. They are definitely a thick gloss. Some people do not like that. I tried to show it in my swatches actually to just kind of let you see how thick that is. I don't know if you can really just kind of take a look at just the thickness. They are definitely a shiny, and I'm wearing two different colors, but they are definitely a shiny, thick gloss. They do last longer because of that. Yes, they will catch your hair if it's a windy day. They will. So if you like a thinner material to your gloss, you might want to stay away from it. But the gloss bombs are famous and popular for a reason. They last for a long time. They are incredibly flattering. You can kind of throw on any color. This Ruby Milk, of course, being a little more obvious than the others, but most of the time they're fairly neutral and just beautiful, flattering. They will get on masks. But they do have but they do have a long wear and a lastability, and I think they are affordable and fun in the mini sizes. So I definitely recommend that, especially you can get that for any age group on your gift list if that's what you are thinking of doing. If you haven't tried a Fenty Gloss Bomb, you owe it to yourself. I am not a fan of thick lip glosses, and I still love these. These are just a very, very good product. Next up, let's talk about the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude lipsticks. She just introduced 2 new colors to a collection already in progress, and I wanted to compare 2 of those. So let's go to the swatch. And as you see here, I've compared on the left the brand new Maria I Need a Nude from Natasha Denona, and on the right of it I have Susanna, which is an I Need a Nude from the original release. These 2 I Need a Nudes, I love the formula. I'm not a huge fan of the color. Well, let's talk about it. Let's do, again, 1 in 1 lip. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the brand new Maria and I'm going to compare it to Susanna, and I'll tell you why I chose Susanna from the collection that was already in place. Here is, with no liner or anything under it, my concealer. No, I'm sorry. This is Maria on the bottom lip. Yikes. This promised to have a pink neutral undertone. I think it does. So do my lips, but yeah, I can save this with a liner. It really depends. This goes a little brown on me. And it really depends how your under color of your lips. So not even your complexion tone, but your lip tone, really. So I just wanted to show it to you with my favorite, which is Susanna from the last one. On the lips, I hope you can see the difference. So here we have Susanna and the new Maria. And Maria is the pinker of the 2 new shades. And as you can see, Susanna is a much better fit for me. Now, I can take this kind of brown shade that's on my now fading into the background lip, and I can, I could put gloss over it, and I could put some liner underneath it and liven it up. But just on its own, or to throw in your bag to touch up, not gonna be the one for me. I have a lot of trouble getting a good nude lipstick. We're gonna be actually talking about that throughout this video. And this is not it unless I do a lot of doctoring. So for me, not the best, but the I Need a Nude formula is extremely long lasting. I encourage you to try it if you haven't. With the addition of these 2 colors, they're already in existence, oh gosh, a huge handful of them. I'll put that info down below as soon as I check it and make sure it's correct. They are wearable, they are creamy, they are non-drying, they last a long time. We'll get on a mask if a mask is pressed up against. If not, it won't. They are comfortable. very lipsticky feeling to them, and a lovely wearability and a lovely formula. To me, it's about getting the right nude. Her collection goes all the way from these very pale shades all the way up to almost dark cranberry, dark brown colors. Again, doesn't depend on your complexion tone. It depends on the lip, what your lips look like when they are bare. Are they kind of pink? Are they kind of red naturally? Do they have a little bit less color naturally? And that depends how you're going to choose. And as you can see, pink neutral didn't work for me, but the I Need a Nude Natasha Denona formula does. It's a really, really lovely one. All right, let's move on. Okay, let's talk now about Pat McGrath lipsticks. She has released so many with these kind of trickling in holiday releases. We've had everything from little pots of lip balm, which I actually have on my Sephora sale list. They're in my cart already, to kind of rainbow hued re-releases and new shades. I wanted to focus on something that came out, that was introduced about 2 months ago at this point, and that is the Divinyl Lip Shines. You'll recognize the Divinyl Lip Shines by the kind of interesting, they were part of the Rose collection, and the kind of interesting bullet. It's a flat bullet, if you can see that. That is not me having ruined it. It's just a very flat bullet. And they have, I chose 3 of what she is calling her nudes. And of course, nude lipstick can really run the gamut, can't it? So let's take a look at the 3 Divinyl Lip Shines nudes, starting on my left with Temptress, followed by Bella Amore, and then my absolute favorite, Nude Venus. They are just lovely. I wanted to look at Nude Venus. This is one of my favorite nude lipsticks. I don't know what that means anymore because we have so many different colors, right? But check this out. I don't know if it will pick it up. There is some gold flecks in the bullet, and I'll move that around to see if we can pick that up. This is an incredibly comfortable, incredibly nourishing, and incredibly pretty color that I feel I can wear without having to, what I would call, doctor it. So that Natasha Denona lipstick that I showed you in the last frame, I can work with, but it takes some doctoring. It doesn't work on its own. I feel this does. Let me try this one on for you. It is one of my current favorites. And then we'll talk about this. You can see the gold in it as I get it on. All right, so take a look with that. This has these lipsticks have a very balmy, sheer texture. They are supposed to be sheer like that. This is a great one to throw in your bag. The slight gold in it is extraordinarily flattering. They wear for, I would say, about 2 hours. They're not going to last through a salad if you go out to eat or eat in your house. They're not, but they're very easy to reapply. This color in particular, you don't really even need a mirror. Some of the darker shades, of course you do, but they feel like a balm, and they're very flattering. And I like the shape of the bullet. I like this kind of flat bullet. As you can see, it just kind of applies super easily. Did that without a mirror too, and it's pretty effortless. They are a kind of a combination of a gloss and a balm. So a little bit more pigment than a typical gloss would have, but the comfort of a balm. And yeah, it wears about 2 hours if you don't eat. If you eat, you'll have to reapply them, but they're super easy to reapply. Pretty, make a lovely gift. If you have not tried, she has so many lip products out, Pat McGrath, that it can be a bit overwhelming. But if you can narrow in on the Divinyl Lip Shines, I would recommend them very, very much. I think they're definitely a highlight of her current and recent lip releases. Let's get into these Posh lipsticks by Victoria Beckham. They are just beautiful. She released 9 shades, all meant to be various points of nude lipsticks, everyday wearable lipsticks. So let's take a look at the colors I have in the swatches here. Going left to right, we start with Girl, followed by Pout, Pose, and then Sway. I picked up 4. That's Girl, Pout, Pose, and then Sway. These are delightfully beautiful, like everything Victoria Beckham does. It's clean beauty. So she always goes with these kind of tortoiseshell looks in this slender, slim, pretty case. These are, we're going to apply some and talk a little bit about them as they are still available. Let's go ahead. I have Girl in my hand, so let's put Girl on my bottom lip, and then we'll try another one. And this is the palest color that I can get away with. That is Girl on my bottom lip, and we'll do Sway up top. Ooh, a little hard to open there. I wanted to do a very big contrast, and Sway goes very pink. Again, much like we have Girl and Sway. And if you're not distracted by the fact that I have two very different lip colors on two lips, we can talk a little bit about these. Much like the Pat McGrath that we just discussed, this is a combination of kind of a glossy balm. Feels like very much like a nourishing, rich balm. These will not last all day. They will last about 2 hours as long as you don't eat. If you eat, you will have to reapply. But just like I said about the Pat McGrath, you can reapply pretty much without a mirror, except for the darkest shades. She does get much darker, and I purchased shades that would suit my skin tone and my lip tone. And again, I keep emphasizing this. Picking a nude lipstick really isn't your skin shade, it's your lip shade when it's bare. And I have a very kind of bubblegummy pink lip shade, so I have a lot of trouble. They'll go kind of concealer on me, but I'm really happy with all the shades I chose in this Victoria Beckham. Plus, they're just pretty, weighty, nice little lip colors. If you are looking for a nude lip and you've never tried anything by Victoria Beckham, this is a great entryway. I also love her eyeshadows, her liners. Her lip liners are sensational and work beautifully with these. And she also has the Bitten Lip Tint, which is just that, a kind of a tint that blends in and also works extremely well with these new Posh lipsticks. They are absolutely lovely. Let's talk about Charlotte and Lisa Eldridge. Let's talk now about the brand new Charlotte Tilbury Super Nude collection, which is 3 lipsticks. Let's jump right into the swatches and then let's talk about them a little bit. We have on the left here the Super Starlet, which is her Kissing Cream formula. We have Super You, which is the Matte Revolution formula, followed on the right by Super Nude, also in the Kissing formula. These are one of the longest lasting lip products that I have here on my table for us to talk about today. Let's try them on and let's talk about them a little bit. I am going to put the Super You, which is her Matte Revolution. If you haven't tried her Matte Revolution, it is not the most matte, but because of that, also not the most drying. It's actually very comfortable to wear. So here is Super You in the Matte Revolution. We'll put that on the bottom lip, and then we're going to put Super Nude on the top. Again, not to be distracting. See, that is a very creamy matte and very wearable for me. You know I do have trouble finding a good nude lipstick. Here is the Kissing Formula Super Nude on the top. So her Matte Revolution is a tad bit thicker feeling, and her Kissing formula is just that much creamier. These are those 2 shades on me. Of course, we have Super You on the bottom in the Matte Revolution and Super Nude on the top. These are, like I said, the most lipstick, meaning saturated of the bunch. These are a lipstick. They're not a gloss. They're not a stain or anything like that. These will last the longest for quite a few hours, and often even through eating. If you're going to devour a turkey leg at Thanksgiving, good for you, but you would have to reapply. But other than that, they are very, very, very long lasting and beautiful. The thing about Charlotte Tilbury, and this is kind of a bugaboo in the makeup industry, and that is trust of a brand. I believe in trusting a brand. I know when these come out and they're Charlotte's Kissing formula or Matte Revolution formula, I know what they're going to feel like. I know what they're going to wear like. It's just about the color. And these are lovely. I didn't try on Super Starlet because I don't just go dramatically to a red, but you saw it's a lovely bright cranberry color for the holidays. The reason I said it's controversial is a lot of people do not enjoy that brand trust. They feel it's unfair, it's fangirl type situation. I feel strongly that that's not the case. I do trust Charlotte Tilbury. When she comes out with a Matte Revolution or Kissing Formula lipstick, like I said, I know what to expect. I think marketing in general relies on brand trust, whether you're Coca-Cola or Ford Motor Cars or Charlotte Tilbury makeup, Pat McGrath makeup. I think there is room to trust a brand. I do not think it is fangirl, and I trust Charlotte Tilbury. I think those of you who've tried her do too. She really made her name in the lipstick game, starting with Pillow Talk, and of course her shadows as well. But these are exactly what you'd expect from Charlotte Tilbury, an extremely good, reliable, lovely product that are very pretty. She does nude lipsticks like no one else. And as you can see, these are nude and they do not wash me out with my bubblegum pink lips. They would not wash you out either. If they work on me, I really have trouble finding a nude. These are two very wearable neutral lipsticks, as you can see, that work extremely well, especially when you remember how the pink neutral Natasha Denona went on me. Not so good. I do not have trouble. I have trouble with Kim KW lipstick from Charlotte. That is very, very kind of whitish pink. But these nudes are just lovely, and that cranberry red Super Starlet is lovely as well. Highly recommend. Let's talk a little bit now about Lisa Eldridge lipsticks in general. Lisa Eldridge has come up with some sort of a magical formula that actually feels like you're not wearing anything. If you are like me, when I have a lot of thick gloss or lipstick on, I tend to somewhat annoyingly constantly do that with my lips. I just can't help it. I don't know, I'm like a child when I'm wearing a lip product. And it's why I've often stuck to balms. Lipsticks just make me, and is it on my teeth? And is it, I get like, I don't know. I'm weird about lipsticks. That is why I prefer lip liners and glosses personally. The great thing about Lisa Eldridge lipsticks, all of them, is not only are they gorgeous and they look like velvet, they wear like weightless, like a feather. You don't even know they're on your lips. And the other great thing about hers is you can apply them like a stain. Let's look first at the brand new release. I have, as you see, my gorgeous floral bag that is I love it so much. I wish it came in different sizes. It's so beautiful. Let's take a look first at the swatches of the new ones that I picked up. On the left, I have Velvet Beauty lipstick, Velvet Blush lipstick, and then to the right of that, I put my gloss in blush and then my gloss in Go Lightly. That goes over the already existing Go Lightly lipstick. So we have those four there to look at. Also a lip liner, which we're going to kind of play with in a moment here. I wanted to show you how this works as a stain. You could do it with your finger, you could put it on with a brush, but if you use these lipsticks as kind of a stain, and by that I just mean patting into the lip, talk about pretty, and you'll never even feel it on there. Take a look at that. I kind of just stained the bottom lip. The top lip has nothing. These lipsticks work beautifully as a stain. So I wanted you to see that. But what I just mentioned in the last little bit with Charlotte Tilbury is I tend to be a lip liner and gloss girl. And I wanted to try something kind of fun. I have the lip liner and I have the gloss and the lipstick in the same color, but in blush. But let's try something just for the heck of it. Let's try the blush liner and the Go Lightly gloss and see what we think. I'm putting it over the stain we just did. That's fine, the same color. So I'm just kind of quickly lining and filling in my lips, and let's see what happens when we mix and match, princesses. Okay, so there is the lip liner, which I already am in love with. I love a good liner because it feels like nothing's on, even though her lipsticks feel like that anyway. This Go Lightly is kind of a coral, so this is a crazy combo, but I've got a crazy combo on my eyes already today. I use the Pat McGrath Mega Mothership. So let's give this a try and then let's talk about how they feel. Kind of an pinky peach. Oh wow, that's fun. Wait till you see this. Get my head out of my mirror here. So there we have the blush liner and the Go Lightly gloss. I love it. You kind of cannot make a mistake with Lisa Eldridge. So we talked about the lipsticks, whether you use them, whether you apply them straight from the bullet or whether you kind of dot them on almost like a stain as I was showing you, they are weightless. Her glosses intentionally are a tad bit thicker. The colors are so unique, but they also feel like a balm. So to me, they feel like kind of a nighttime lip treatment, and they're really comfortable and wearable. Her lipsticks last forever, especially when patted on as a stain. The glosses last about, 2 hours and won't last through eating. They're a gloss, so what would we expect, really? Masks, yes, her glosses will get on masks. The lipsticks, especially when applied as a stain, will not. And I hope that we see more of these liners and glosses from Lisa Eldridge because they are winners. What are my favorites, princesses? I did promise you I would give you that. My favorites are always the Fenty Gloss Bomb, but for recents, I would say the Divinyl Lip Shine from Pat McGrath and anything with the name Lisa Eldridge on it because they are truly magical. If you have not tried Victoria Beckham, I would get in there and give it a try. My absolute favorite, yeah, Lisa Eldridge. I'd be crazy not to say that. There are some still available on the website, so please check it out. That is my winner. My least favorite is the new Natasha Denona I Need a Nudes because I don't love the shades, the two new shades. But the formula is a winner as always. So I really don't have anything too negative to say, which is nice, about any of these. They are all beautiful. You really wouldn't be upset unless the shade, and it's just the Natasha Denona ones that have a little bit of questionable shades, for me anyway. I would love to hear what you think below. I really enjoy your comments. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And if you haven't already done so, I would very much appreciate your subscription. Subscribing really helps my content and my channel grow. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.